What's up, everybody? It's your favorite psychotherapist, favorite nerd. Get it? Forget it. And today we are looking at the MaFex Scarecrow from the Nolan trilogy, Batman Begins. Really glad to have the opportunity to get a figure represented in the 1/12 scale. He comes with a ton of accessories. Let's get started. So first and foremost, he comes with all of the accoutrements that you would need to make your MaFex Batman the Nightmare Batman kind of version, or the Scary Batman or Monster Batman. So it's a different belt, 2 hands and a gonna get ya pose, and then this chest piece that slides over top with the head removed, and then you can put this head on top. I don't have the MaFex Batman Begins Batman, but I would imagine that this works just fine, or maybe it doesn't. We'll never know. Or maybe we will. Or maybe we won't. He comes with a maskless face, which looks really good. They're getting so much better. They're using the dot matrix patterns. It's getting sharp, boys. Good job over there at MaFex. We've been seeing a lot of good things there recently. We got a little bit of highlighting going on in the hair with some dry brushing of brown throughout the very dark brown. Looks good. Like, the likeness is there, the paint is there. No complaints. He also comes with a Scarecrow mask that he can hold, so you can represent both if you'd like. This is nicely done. It's got like the olive paint with a wash over top that looks really good, and then the straps are all painted and the rope is painted on top. Looks good. No complaints. He comes with a miniature lighter that's pretty awesome. It's got an orange translucent for the actual flame, and then the rest is painted silver, like a Zippo style. Looks really sharp. Surprisingly good. And then he comes with a variety of hands. We have relaxed pose left and right. We have an actual kind of posing hand for his left. We have a gripping hand for the lighter right here. We have pointing hands left and right. You already saw one in the opening footage. We have 2 fist hands left and right, and then we have the mask holding hand, which works well enough with tension. It could have been done a bit better, but I like the way that it looks like it has weight and such. I'm not mad at it. And he can hold that just fine. And he comes with your typical MaFex display base. Nothing really special about it, but it is very effective. And we'll talk about the figure. So the mask is done just as well, and then underneath the eyes are painted very well, and it's haunting. It looks very good. It just pops off a double ball peg, and as you can see, just tremendous job. Really well done. I like the little ropes here and such. Double ball peg from the head into the neck, single from the neck into the chest, at least it seems. Articulation-wise, you can get down to there, up to there, side to side. Confused dog look, which actually will help him, and we'll look at it with the regular head. Down to there, even better. Up to there, just as good. Side to side. Really, really well done. Cheers to them. I'm happy to see it. We got, I think it's just the one piece of articulation in the body of the suit. It's double ball peg. You get great range out of it though, so no issues. It does kind of seem like maybe the hips are a little low on the figure proportionately. Like, that's a slight issue for me, but that's about it. We have blue paint. Maybe, no, that's a different piece of plastic than this softer piece is over top. I gotcha. So just blue paint on the tie. For the shoulders, we have disc hinges that go into ball pegs that get you up to there, all the way around. You can drop them down. You can get them forward across the chest a good bit and back a good bit, so no issues there. Double jointed elbow. This is one thing I like to see them work on. These seams around the joints that connect to the elbow always push out from the actual elbow joint. They're getting so good, it's just what I have to offer right now. And then the wrist is on a ball hinge, so you can get up, down, and then you can swivel around and get in, out, and then the wrist swivels on top of that, so that's perfect. No issues. Same for the other side. And now here's the other relaxed hand. Then we have drop-down T-jointed ball joints. Articulation gets you out to there, so that's I think that's more than you ever need with this character. Forward and back to there. Once again, same sort of deal. They do drop down and push up, so just be aware of that. And then you have a thigh swivel that's minor, but I think will get you everything you need. The sculpting looks good in all of the suit wrinkles and such, so I don't have any complaints in that regard. Actually, for suit pants, it looks fairly natural against the shoes. Really quite, you know, I gotta give it to MaFex. They're stepping up. Shout out to J. Ruse. You might have been onto something, buddy. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. We have a knee that's on a ball hinge, and it's it's actually sculpted. The suit is sculpted a bit in the knee, so that's nice to see. Get you 90 degrees, so I think that's fine. And then we have, I can't tell, I'm guessing a double ball peg that gets you the foot up to there, down to there, a rocker and a toe hinge that's not bad looking. The bottom of the boot is sculpted. The boots are sculpted nice, and they have like a polished look to them. So all in all, pretty well done. We'll show them from the back, just what you'd imagine. Oh, look at the wrinkles in the back of the joint of the knee, so that looks good as well. And there's my Nolan Trilogy shelf. I'm really just missing Harvey and Rage, and that should be done. But it looks good. It's the Figuarts Batman and Joker, and then the rest are MaFex, and I'll probably swap out the Catwoman with the Figuarts Catwoman, and then I'll get the Harvey and Rage Al Ghul, and we'll be good to go. Final thoughts wise, my only complaints is they probably could have worked out the engineering of how he was going to hold the mask a bit better. It is slightly challenging to get it in a very natural looking sort of pose. It's not impossible, but it has a tendency to come out of the hand and such. I think they could have worked this out just a little bit better. It's not terrible as it is. I just think there's definitely room for improvement. But all in all, I'm not too bummed about that. But like, you kind of had the arm at like just the right angle in order to make the weight make sense in terms of gravity. I'd like to see them clean up some of the surrounding places on the sculpt where the joints are, especially in the arms. And I feel like the proportions are slightly off. The hips maybe sit a little low, but maybe it's the suit jacket playing tricks on me. Either way, they're all minor complaints in the great scheme of things. But honestly, after the last couple figures I've looked at from MaFex, I can tell you their sculpts have never been better. Their paint applications have never been better. Their build quality has never been better. They are on a roll, and I'm happy to see it because it offers another high quality end for 1/12 scale figures. They're also offering some interesting lines and franchises, so I couldn't be happier. I commend them. I hope they continue on their upward swing. And this figure is a strong recommend from me based on just the number of accessories that you get for one that are all extremely well done and offer a ton of display options. It actually makes me want to get a second one so I can use the regular head. The sculpt, which although there's not a lot of sculpt work, all of it is done tremendously. The paint, which is, I've never seen anything as impressive as some of the paint they've been doing recently, and I just can't say how happy I am about it all. So I definitely recommend this figure if you're into the Nolan trilogy. It's one of my favorite trilogies of all time. Batman is one of my favorite characters of all time, so it's a strong recommend from me. Kudos to MaFex. Please continue. And now that you're back into this standard of quality, how about dipping into that Star Wars well again, would you? Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.